DreadXP. Positively spooky.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
Good evening, Internet. Hope that you are doing well. Welcome back to another night of strange and spooky games. Today we have a follow-up to Sucker for Love First Date. This one is Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For, and we've got more Eldritch Horrors and Monster Girls to date. So I hope that you're ready for that. I did play Sucker for Love First Date on the channel. However, when I exported the video, it didn't have the game sound attached. So it's just me talking for like 3 hours. So you can find that in a link in the description below. There will be a link. If you just want to watch this video, that's fine too. Let's get into it. Looks like we have 4 chapters this time, so I'll probably split it up into 4 videos. TV Series 1, Original English Language with Subtitles.
The 1,000 versus the 1.
Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon.
Hello?
They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations. Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material, the simple hatchet in their hands.
Did something scary happen?
Huh?
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet.
Oh, just a strange dream is all. I'm alright. Sorry, this might sound strange, but can you tell me where I am?
You're in my bookstore in Sacramen-Cho. Are you lost?
Sacramen-Cho. Oh, no. I think I know where I am now. Thanks. I've been having odd dreams lately, waking in strange places with no memory of how I got there. Started around the same time folks began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramen-Cho. Despite the small size of this backwater town, dozens have gone missing in the past year. So many that the trains won't even stop here now. Worried locals say they've spotted angry spirits prowling the wood. Animals with too many features watching. Outsiders can't shake the feeling of being watched by the townsfolk's unblinking purple eyes. The Sacramen-Cho stare, they call it.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to keep you here late on my account.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you better hurry home.
Home. My family fled this place long ago when the disappearances started, but a letter imploring me to come visit appeared in my apartment earlier this week. Hey, Stardust. Mom's still pretty shaken up about everything, so I'm taking care of her at Graham's place. If you came by for a visit, I know it'd cheer her right up and help her feel better. We miss you like crazy. This is definitely my father's handwriting, and only my parents call me Stardust. Impossible. Mom, Dad, I know you're not really waiting for me. You've been gone for over a year, but whoever sent this note obviously wants me to come poking around, and I aim to find out why. There's something strange in Sacramen-Cho. The dreams, the stare, the spirits, it's all connected. I'm sure of it. Whatever darkness has settled into our neck of the woods, I'm putting a stop to it. Mom, Dad, I love you both so much. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Stopping in. Take care.
Why are you Is it Gendo Akari? Why are you Gendo Akari right now? The warm glow of the bookstore fades behind me as I step out into the dusk. Sacramen-Cho. This should be my hometown, but it's become unrecognizable. The streets are overrun with dense foliage and missing person posters that litter every surface. They call this Missing Person Lane now. Desperate searchers put up posters before vanishing themselves. It's the only path left, and it leads straight to my Gram's house. But something feels off. The familiar landmarks of my childhood are nowhere to be found. Have I gotten turned around? No, I've walked in a straight line. Yet nothing looks right. Stay calm. I pick a direction and jog, searching for anything familiar. Nothing changes. I double back, check walls and addresses, and still lost. Maybe if I check the note from my parents for the address. A grocery receipt? Impossible. I just had their letter. I even kept my pockets empty so I wouldn't lose it. Wait. This receipt has the exact dimensions and folds as the letter. Could I have imagined the whole letter? No. Impossible. I check the back and then double-check the front, but the receipt remains just like that. Something is very wrong. I have to get out. Have to run. Have to.
Ow! Are you, like, blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama.
Hey, Akabaka, can you make the spacebar advance time like most visual novels? I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you all right? I should have been more careful. Whoa, she's really pretty. But what on earth is the girl doing around Sacramen-Cho at night?
Don't touch me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to smack into you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
I think you might have the wrong idea. I think that we might be looking for someone more like you. Wait, huh? What? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
I think you can keep him. Who the heck is Buck? Where are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck.
Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is?
Your eyes are...
You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
Not technically, but yes. The stare. It's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me.
Hey, look at me.
I'd rather not. I can't let her see my eyes, no matter what. She'll notice I don't have the Sacramen-Cho stare.
You can tell me. Are you from here or what?
I was raised here. I live here.
Oh yeah? Look at me really quick.
This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do? I see you. I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring straight at her.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
I don't like that. I break into a mad dash, running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart pounding and my ears can't dull out the sounds of whistles, shouts, and unidentifiable commotion coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down, but the image of my face on the next missing persons poster kicked my legs into action once more. There, a clearing up ahead. If I can break their lines of sight, I might have a chance to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end, or if it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. Rounding the corner, I gasp. It's Grandma's house. Thank goodness. I dash up the path and burst through the door. hold the door shut for what feels like forever as my pulse slows. The pounding footsteps pass by outside. I'm safe. For now. Hey, what's... I may just be standing at the entrance, but I can already tell something feels off about my home. Like the warm, familiar place I grew up in is long gone. I can't put my finger on it, but... This dread. Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? Is it the butterfly? That's an awfully vivid butterfly. Hello? No response. Find your upstairs bedroom. All right, so we've got a map. And we need to get upstairs. We can inspect. Huh. That's odd. There seems to be way more shoes here than I'd expect for just me and my 9 siblings. At least 20 pairs by my count. How many siblings? A butterfly caught in a web. Strange. Don't see a spider around. Wonder how long the poor thing's been trapped. Oh, we can turn around. That is cool. Is that all? You don't want to comment on what appears to be somebody's head bashed into this wall here? That seems like an important thing. What do I know? Can we peek, or do we have to grab? Oh, okay. Huh? Our family photos look off. None of them have me in it, and my siblings, their faces seem unfamiliar. What are those weird symbols doing there? I believe that we might be in an alternate reality. A kind of Silent Hill-ish pocket dimension, if you will. Should we go straight upstairs, or should we look around a little bit? I do like the door opening animation. That's really cool. Are you really not going to comment on any of the blood? Like, that seems like an important thing. The bird cage where my Gram kept her finches. It's been destroyed from the inside. Evil bird? Protagonist? Fresh, dripping meat. I should avoid counting the number of legs. What is happening? Why? The blood in the bowl is an odd color. I'm a bit relieved it's probably not human blood. But then, what's in all these bags? Unusually pungent spices. Pepper, nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon, to name a couple I see. It's more than a couple. The air is almost suffocatingly thick with their scent. Somebody's trying to hide the smell of the food. What's that terrible smell coming from that fridge? Can't bear to open it. Looks like cooking oil, except it's in a gallon container and it smells like burnt hair and sulfur. The color is black as soot too. Don't want to talk about the paper towels. That's a lot of beds. I guess with 9 children, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure there was somebody outside this window as we were coming through the door. We can hear that heartbeat, but there doesn't seem to be any danger right now, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be indicating something or if it's just there for effect. Doesn't seem to be any interactables in here. Another tatami room. Cripes, what a mess. This place has been turned upside down, but nothing is missing. Weird. Yeah, that's what's weird. Looks like the triplets' toys have been mostly untouched ever since we left in a hurry. Okay, so that's all. Do you have, what is that outside? Do you live by a lake? I saw a green glowy thing over here, but it's not here anymore. There's a way down, it looks like. How do you guys feel about exploring? If this wasn't clearly haunted, it would be a nice place. So how much is this house? I would like to purchase your clearly haunted house. Oh, I thought it crashed. Is that the title song to the first game? I believe that there was a ritual done in this room. Yeah. Doesn't look like it worked either. Or maybe it did. Oh. Interesting. I'm definitely not going down there unless I have to. All right, I guess let's go back to our room. Gawa. Oh, hi. Okay then. Let's go upstairs. Bathroom. Wash closets. A strange, slowly writhing plant. I feel sick from the smell. So it's a pod person situation. Can go to the balcony. Is that the demon from Doom? I can't remember which one it was. Also looks like the Capra demon from, what's it called? From Dark Souls. There's our bedrooms. Let's go this way. Whose bedroom is this? Some creep plastered my little brother's room with smutty posters. I think that was your little brother. Whoever did this is getting a fist in their face. A pale flower. It is beautiful beyond belief. Beyond belief. Fact or fiction? All right. It's blocked from the other side by something purple. Can't see clearly through the keyhole either. Flowers. So the little brother brought a flower home and it had a pod person thing and it devoured everybody. My room. What on earth happened here? This occult nonsense. Has someone been living in my house? Candles are still lit. Whoever's responsible was just here. But who? Why? This book isn't mine either. No title, no author, and it reeks of death and decay. With trembling fingers, I opened it to a random page. Seed the black woods, instructions on how to corrupt the soil of a forest by using the remains of a goat and the beating heart of a human. The beating what? I read and reread the passage, but it's plain as black and white. The beating heart of a human. I reread again and again, my disbelief washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. First, the stare that only the locals have, then the disappearances, then the supernaturally overgrown woods, and now this? The truth dawns on me. Sacramen-Cho has been overrun by cultists. All those missing people, my parents, they haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits. They've been abducted. And I'm next. There must be a way to stop this. I flipped desperately through the book's pulsating pages, searching for anything that might help. Summon the All-Mother, a ritual to force the dark deity behind this madness to physically manifest before me, binding her in a form that can't directly harm me. This is it. My chance to end this nightmare once and for all, to face the sinister goddess behind Sacramen-Cho's madness and put a stop to her evil, whatever the cost. For the sake of everyone who suffered and died, I have to try. I'll bind this All-Mother to a physical form and destroy her. Looks like I already have everything I need to try. Looks like an idol of a goat, only it has too many legs and too many eyes. It weighs a ton too. How'd this get up the stairs? We don't have any items yet. My bass guitar? It looks like they've mostly left it alone. By chance, are we the cultist that did this, and now we don't have our memories of it? You found the plant mister. At certain times in conversation, this icon will appear, and you can spray the speaker with water by right-clicking. This will interrupt whatever they're doing or saying. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older women, eldritch abominations, but it has other uses too. There are people playing this game that don't like being hit on by eldritch abominations? Couldn't be me. This ritual will bind the black goat to a physical form that can't harm you. However, no contact with eldritch gods is completely safe. To summon her, do the following. Douse any lit candles, ensure there is an idol of the black goat present somewhere in the room, have a plant mister with you, while facing a tree of the black woods, chant her name. So, snuff these.
You dare summon me again? Have your pathetic lives not been extended long enough by my gift? Have your lusts not been sated? Must you continue to torment your goddess so?
My heart pounds as an immense towering figure materializes before me. My head is splitting open. I can't think, can barely breathe with this weight crushing down on me.
Roxanne, the black goat of the woods, and you will rue this day.
Madness given form, shredding my sanity with each second that passes. It's evil, ancient, and endless, peering into the deepest parts of me that were never meant to be seen.
On dangerous ground, little lamb. Know that each time you summon me, my wrath grows. I will make you rue each second of agony you have inflicted. Now, choose your next words carefully. What more could you possibly want of me? Speak!
I want to smooch you. I have to banish her, to send her back before there's nothing left of me, but the words I need won't come. Did I really think I could face a power like this? Stupid, stupid girl. With the last shreds of my will, I cling to the thought of why I came, why I dared this folly. I swallow bile and terror, straighten my spine, grab a candle from the floor, and speak shakily. I'm here to stop you from hurting another soul. I'm sending you back to the darkness you crawled out of, one way or another.
Really?
Yeah?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought this nightmare would never end.
Aren't you supposed to be, like, trying to stop me or something?
No, I'm into this. Get me out of here.
Ah, cool. My brow furrows as I stare at her, wordlessly. Isn't she supposed to, spread madness and whatnot?
You're confused.
Well, yeah. You want to be exorcised?
Vanished. Yes. I'm rooted to your planet and cannot be removed without a human's aid.
I don't understand. You have so many followers. Followers that just tried to kill me, I might add. Can't they free you instead?
Messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean. My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately.
Yeah, I did get that, yeah, I got that vibe.
Have pity on this old, tired goat and banish me so I can't trouble humanity any longer. Please,
I get the feeling this might be a trick.
help me.
I rub my temple. This is tricky. On the one hand, I came here to banish her. This corrupted forest is devouring this town, and who knows how much farther it'll spread if nothing's done. On the other hand, I have serious reservations about helping an eldritch god do anything. All of those missing people posters, she's responsible. She and her cult are pure evil. But for now, we want the same thing. We want her gone. All right, tell me how to do this. Do I just grab any old knife and...
Mortal weapons can harm me, child, but they cannot stop me. But that book you carry, it holds the key to my banishment. Perform the rituals in order until you arrive at the uprooting ritual. That one will banish me for good.
I don't believe you.
First things first, you will need a partner. I am a goddess of lust, so many of your rituals will require you to be in the presence of your ideal mate, your heart's desire. Perform the spawn partner ritual on the next page.
Can you just be my partner? Light the ritual candles. The color of the flame does not matter, so please choose a color you find comforting. Have your choice of an aromatic herb in your person. Pick a scent you find pleasant. Imagine your ideal partner. If it exists, it will appear before you in a cloud of smoke. If it does not exist, it will be created. Do not imagine something you can't put back. Chant Theranak Ya Imgep Ua Gafna Ya. Alright, so we need to go get an herb. So these followers are kind of like jealous ex-boyfriends then? You want nothing to do with them, but they won't leave you, they won't let you leave?
Yes, that's precisely right. They're like my exes. And using the same metaphor, if you try to date me, then my exes will hack you to death with farm tools.
I've been in this situation before. I know what I'm doing.
I guess that last part
It really wasn't, but I know what you meant. Maybe I should get back to the rituals then.
Probably a good idea.
All right, let's go get an aromatic. Wait, where's the aromatics? Oh, lavender. Okay. There we go. Light the candles. I guess let's go with purple. Light the candles, have a choice of aromatic herb, imagine your ideal partner, chant. Too fast. Oh, wait. I can explain. I've got nothing. What is wrong with my taste?
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. In view of the circumstances, perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
I'm down with it. Really? And that's okay with you? Even though we just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long, long time before I could ever trust a human again.
Damn humans, always ruin it for us humans.
But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow.
Ooh la la.
Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a prosperity goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
There's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
Cowboys.
Are you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0 is 0.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, we're ace? Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
Nope.
And you aren't with child now?
No.
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
Well. What? I thought we were trying to get you out of here. You're just not going to help me because I don't have kids?
I won't. It's that I can't. I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential. And I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you.
I got it. It's dangerous.
You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body, and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
I take an involuntary step backwards.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Powers or not, let's move on to the next ritual so we can get you out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. She's really taking this hard. Better go get the stuff for her next ritual. What do we got? Collect the following. Meat from a living thing that died within the Black Woods. Check the meat rack in the dining room. we went the wrong way. Meat. I tear a hunk of meat from the hook. This should be what I'm looking for. It smells kind of strange. Is this beef? Pork? Whatever it came from, it was huge. I should move on before I count the numbers of legs hanging on the hooks. You made that observation before. Milk of the black goat. Store-bought 2% is apparently fine too. It's in the fridge. This is the milk of the black goat? It just looks like a regular carton of store-bought strawberry milk with a label slapped on it. I guess the cultist would have a hard time getting the real thing from Roxanne now that their relationship is soured. No pun intended. This should be good enough. Right, and then there's still blood in the dining room. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood. They meant blood. Please use blood from now on. Sorry. A receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood? An unsettling amount of it. This is what the ritual calls for? A chill just ran up my spine. Am I being watched? I have everything I need. I need to get out of here, fast. Are we being watched? Chant while facing red fire candles. Ahorigor ya fa bantakorna.
Well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive.
Nothing to it. If all the rituals are this easy, I'll have you out of here in no time.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Oh, that? I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised the literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me. You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramen-Cho stare and becomes a cultist. If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen thousand, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
I pulled the receipt out of my pocket. I came looking for my parents. They vanished somewhere around here a year ago. This used to be a letter from them saying they were here, in this house. But once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt, and it won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents. but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
So they're just still gone?
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled of my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I felt like I was going to collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I got the letter either. I take a few bites and the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
You ate my parents, didn't you? Stardust. How did you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my black woods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their memories of you likely live on in me.
I guess that settles it. My parents really are gone. That's the only way she could have known that name. This isn't the kind of closure I was hoping to find here, but I came here to put an end to the disappearances. And that's what I'll do. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but all the missing people and the people that came looking for them, you killed them all?
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty, and I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
Is this the plot to Princess Mononoke? But why? How could somebody do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts?
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
What was that? It sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Coming. Already? No.
I forgot. Roxane is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear, for her sake. It could just be the house. The place is old and rotten in some places, so sometimes the house shifts on its own. I take a quick look around my room for the sturdiest thing I can find. I left my bass guitar untouched. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen. This seems like a really bad idea. All right, we got this. Nobody's here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Could have just been the house settling, like I said. I think that hit knocked them out cold. That made so much noise I can't afford to stick around, but I don't feel good about letting this maniac wake up and ambush me again. I'll tie them up somewhere I can keep my eye on them. Why is that knife covered in blood? I can't for the life of me find a wound anywhere on my body, and I certainly don't feel any pain either. I grab a hold of the scruff of the cultist's collar and drag them a short distance. They feel unusually light to carry, but my left arm can't produce any force. What's going on with... What was that? That vision. No matter how much I focus, I can't bring it back. Just like the fake letter I received. Are the woods concealing my injuries from me, so I can't tell when I'm about to drop dead? I sling my bass over my shoulder by its strap and drag the cultist with my right arm alone. I'm sure this would be torture if I could feel pain or exhaustion. So anyway, I started blasting. I'm back.
What is that?
Bass guitar?
The dead body.
Oh, they're alive, actually.
You took one of the 1,000 alive? And then brought them here?
Yeah.
This is very good, actually. Now you have a blood sacrifice if you need one.
If we need one. What did you say?
Some of these rituals require blood or human participants. Having someone knocked out and served to you on a silver platter makes things much easier.
I didn't drag them up the stairs so they could be a sacrifice. I tied their wrists together behind a load-bearing post in my room.
Now, I'm an outer god, so my moral code is completely different from that of humans. But didn't they just try to kill you?
Yeah. Maybe. But under that mask, this could be someone else who went missing. I could never put someone through what I felt when my parents didn't come back. The mask is snug against the cultist's face, but with a firm yank. Her?
Nanny!
You? Oh, you're that klutz from Missing Person Lane. You worthless lamb. We'll kill you. You'll...
Sheesh. Maybe I bonked you on the head a little too hard.
It's not that. She has the stare. Her lust for the leader of the 1,000, Buck, has been amplified 1,000-fold into blind fanaticism.
Hey, don't try to wiggle out of that. I don't want to have to hurt you. I just need to make sure you couldn't attack me again.
You think you can steal my book, bash me over the head with a guitar, tie me up, and get away with it? Oh, you're so dead.
I also sprayed you in the face with water.
What did you expect to thank you? She's long gone. It's pointless trying to talk to her. If you're insisting on keeping her alive, just do us both a favor and keep an eye on her. If you have to look away, don't turn your back on her for too long.
I do insist on keeping her alive. If she has the stare, then she didn't choose this. She's just another innocent person who got tricked into coming here. Hey, if you just stay put for now, then I can just let you go after I'm done here. Okay?
Drop dead.
I sigh and return her mask to her. First things first, I need to do something about my arm. To heal injuries, place a goat skull over your face and light green fire candles. Okay. Ensure this symbol is drawn nearby and face a mirror. Yeah. Is there a mirror? Are you a mirror? I'm guessing that you're a mirror. Ahorna, Ngiftog, Yignognor, Grimsvad. Alright, that should do it. I inspect my arm, but I still can't tell whether I'm in pain or not. I can only hope I'm not still bleeding out. That about handles my injuries. Hey, your name is Nani, right? I'm gonna give you your mask back so that you can do the ritual too. I bet that lump aches, huh?
What? The one you gave to me?
Yeah, that one. I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. You came at me. I was just defending myself. Look, you're hurt. Let me help patch you up and we'll call it even. Deal?
Like, barf me out.
Here. Now chant. Bottom of the page.
I know how to do it. Ahorna, Ngiftog, like, you Govnor Grinsbada.
Better?
This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
So it made a point of saying that that's a load-bearing post in the room. So if you break free, you're just going to kill us all. You realize that, right? Perform Rot Bloom. The woods fatten themselves on us. The dead feed the woods. Living feed the woods. Whose blood is the tree bleeding? I ate someone. Thanks for letting us know that. The ritual is required to safely approach the... Yick. What a gruesome looking ritual.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just getting the creepy crawlies from this one. Looks like I've got to eat a bunch of stuff in order to make...
Made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away.
That's kind of beautiful, actually.
Really? You think so?
I do. Well, I don't like thinking about dying. It's kind of comforting thinking a part of me will live on, you know?
Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch...
Thirst quencher, spray Roxanne. Oh, you guys can see it. Okay.
Kidding. I was only 60% serious.
That's still more than half serious.
But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
Wait, cursed?
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever.
How is that a curse? I could use immortality right about now. Wouldn't it be nice to live forever?
No! I mean... Immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony. For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst, and then are swept away by the mercy of death. An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly, until help came. If it came. So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back.
How come you don't just take it back then? Wouldn't they let you go if you did?
If cosmic permanence was something that could be undone, it wouldn't be permanent, would it?
I'm gonna have to cover that up.
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you.
Buck is already here.
A voice from the other side of my bedroom door. I didn't even hear him coming.
Bucky!
Buck, they're here.
Hello in there. It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you. The good news is, you're holding all of the cards. As long as Nanny is unharmed.
She's fine. I just tied her up.
Is that so? Then it looks like we can make a deal. If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go.
No, you won't. What? No way. Once that door is open, I'm going missing for sure.
Do you realize the situation you're in? We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force.
Then how come you haven't done it already?
You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you died, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it. All of that is too much risk over you.
Right. And so you'll just let me waltz on out of here?
With dozens of people trapped in our woods every week, it means nothing to us if you escape.
Even if I go straight to the police and tell them everything?
The police are already here. Open the door, and you can keep Roxanne and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You'll hit the book.
I quickly leap back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists. But instead, I hear footsteps retreating.
Stardust! Are you alright?
I pat myself down quickly. If I got hit, it wasn't enough to make me lose consciousness. That'll have to do. What gives? Why are they running away? Did I do something to scare them off?
I know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
All right, Rot Bloom, where was that? This ritual is required to safely approach the heart of the woods to perform uprooting. The effects are not reversible even in death. Find and consume the following in order. The pod of a plant which grew underwater within the Blackwoods. Raw meat of an animal that died within the Blackwoods. The petal of the flower that grew from the soil of the Blackwoods. Ensure there are no lit candles in the room with you. Face any plant in the room with your spawn partner present, and chant. So this is the pod. Found one. I think this thing's a plant, so it probably counts. My bath's ceramic, I think. Nothing a plant could grow on. So I can only imagine what the plants are actually growing out of under the murky water. The leathery seedling tears off with little resistance. I try to chew it, but it's hard as a rock. Something is off about the taste, too. I managed to force it down. Whatever it was, I don't think it was poisonous, but I feel kind of sick now. I'd better get a move on. Kitchen. Or the dining room. I keep doing that. Welcome to Sacramen-Cho. Die or go missing. So there's something here for Buck. 8 pod. So I tried to hit it with the bass guitar, but it didn't seem to work. So I wonder if we just have to avoid rooms like that. There's the meat. Looks like I'm supposed to eat it raw this time. Yuck. I tear off a dripping morsel of the strange meat, pinch my nose shut, and imagine it's beef tartare as I force it down. It leaves a metally aftertaste in my mouth. It feels like something didn't go down quite right. I feel very sick all of a sudden. My stomach immediately starts to churn. I need to get out of here. Huh? What's that incredible smell? A rich, warm scent clouds my senses, settling my stomach almost instantly. I follow my nose. It leads back to the meat. Could it really be? Did I just get a bad first piece or something? I hesitantly take another bite, and a wave of satisfaction washes over me. My appetite kicks into overdrive. I've never tasted anything like it. I eat a third piece, then a fourth, then a fifth. It's like I've gone my whole life without eating until now. The seconds between bites feel like an eternity of withdrawal. Eventually, my hunger abates, but only after I stripped it clean to the marrow. I need to get one last ingredient, the petal of a flower that grew in the Blackwoods. I walk away, gnawing idly on the bone. And then we have to go back upstairs. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Is it just random where they are now? Do I just need to open the thing slower? Okay, so if you just open it slowly, you can see. I'm just going too fast. Am I trapped in here? Where am I supposed to go? That didn't feel fair. Ah, fuck. Here he is. It's over there, so we can go this way. And then it's this way. What are we supposed to do here? Can we bash him on the head because he's facing away from us? There's other plants around, but none are as radiant as this one. This must be a flower grown directly from the blackwood soil. This is the last thing I need to eat before I can complete the ritual. I pluck a petal quietly and toss it in my mouth. It tastes sweet, like honey. Leaves a numbing, unfamiliar sensation on my tongue, as if I'm tasting the very nature of the blackwoods. Suddenly a sharp, bitter taste seizes me, and the sweetness vanishes. I try to spit out the petal, but I can't move. All I can do is look back at the flower and see how it and the surrounding plants all seem to be growing, all in the same direction, towards me. The horror. My heart begins abating again, and my consciousness returns suddenly. I'm curled up on the ground in the corner of the room. My face is wet with tears, and I feel like several hours have passed. The flower is gone. Nothing remains of it but my vague memory and an inexplicable sense of dread. I'm guessing we just go back to Roxanne. Face any plants in the room. Thernak Lunaf Hup Ya Naga. Sure, there are no lit candles. Okay.
We're so close, I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
I'd hate to disappoint you, but we're trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not sure if escape is realistic at this point. I have no idea how many of them there are, and I know they're armed. I can't safely get out of this room anymore. The chances are that I'm going to walk into one of their traps eventually, even if I'm on guard every minute of every ritual left.
We may yet make it out of this. I know what ritual is next. As long as Nanny stays down, this will be easy. You know how I mentioned that we'll be in need of a sacrifice? The time has come.
Sacrifice? Who? Nani? Isn't she?
Still alive. Normally, 1 or 2 fatal injuries wouldn't be enough to kill her since she's one of the 1,000. But, oddly enough, she's slipping away. We'll have to work quickly. Cold blood can't be used as a sacrifice.
She'll be sacrificed? After all that's happened to her? Didn't we heal her? Did you do something to her after we left? Can't just leave her like this, right? Perform Summon Firstborns. Or anything else? This ritual will call upon any and all firstborns within the Black Woods to gather a prodigious amount of fresh blood vital for many rituals, including uprooting. If you are death-shy, follow these steps to avoid being targeted. Chant near your spawn partner. Lanog ya yagnog nor loanafa na. After chanting, immediately leave the room. Do not return early. Are they coming? I can't tell what's happening. Oh, do I need to go down? Nowhere within the Blackwoods is safe except for the heart of the woods. The hearts will hide your scent from them. To avoid firstborns on your way, avoid making eye contact. They will know if you saw them. Move quickly, but do not run. You will attract their attention. Be observant. Do not look at the next page until you have reached the hearts. Is this the hearts? This is the hearts. Wait for the candles to go out. Do not leave the heart of the woods until the candles go out on their own, no matter what you see or hear. Once the candles go out, leave immediately. Return to the room where the ritual began. Find what they left for you and chant 3 times to end the ritual. So we're just waiting for the candles to go out now. I noticed that we haven't gotten any closer to smooching. Is that a thing that we should be worried about? Did everybody leave? Akabaka Yognonor Luanofna. What? Find what they left for you. Got it. But what exactly is it? I open the sack. The contents are a dark red liquid, thickly mixed with another darker fluid. It smells like a kind of fresh wine. Close the sack up, ignoring the sight of the two bright red fingers floating to the top. No time to recover from all this excitement. I've got to end this ritual.
How wonderful. With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free. Soon I will finally leave Sacramen-Cho behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
I can't imagine it would be much worse. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
Nah, I'm no better or worse than any other human.
Yes.
And I'm part of this dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too.
Most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically.
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down. So you'll need to run.
All right.
If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I would say 60 miles just to be safe.
Do you think I could drive? Doing this is going to burn everything down within 60 miles.
Small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just gotta run for it once the fire starts.
Don't stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they save the book before it burns to ash? I think I'll stay to watch it burn. If the Blackwoods come back, people will die. I probably wouldn't be able to pull this off twice. Whatever time this world has left, I'll happily risk my life for it.
But everything you went through, it wouldn't have been for us. It'd have been for me. Can't let you do that. After the things I've said, the things I've done to you personally.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't deserve any of this. If it helps, I'm not rolling over and dying. I'm going to run my hardest as soon as I'm sure the book is destroyed and you're safe.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
So the smooching. Don't thank me yet. I've got to finish this last ritual. If your relationship with Roxanne Selva Oscura has soured, or you no longer wish to have the earth consumed by the Black Woods, this ritual is the only way to rid your reality of them. For now. This ritual will cause the Black Woods to burn to ash, and the hearts will return to their dormant state. This will allow you to escape from the Black Woods, but be warned. You can never meaningfully leave the Black Woods once you've entered them. Have all of the following on your person: the blood of at least 10 human-sized living things, the seed of rot bloom within you, a common flame accelerant like flour, cinnamon, cooking oil, nail polish remover, or hairspray. Go to the heart of the woods while facing a heart, chant, blah, blah, blah. And this is the end. Do we have the thing? Okay, so we've got that. Are you open yet? You're not open. Oh, I have to go to the bath. Never mind. Strange, slowly writhing plant. I feel sick from the smell. Hairspray. About half full. This could start a good fire. Thimilitog, Ingafatog, Lewishgarog.
Actually did it. You really actually did it. And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes.
Okay, but the smooching?
I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
There she goes. It's like an oven in here already. A frantic commotion. They must be coming. Huh? The book is blackening in my hand. I must be engulfed in fire. The black woods, even at the bitter end, must be preventing me from feeling the flames. As long as I'm sure the book burns to the very last page, this is fine. Looks like that's it. I'm still in one piece. I can run for the door.
Did something scary happen?
Huh?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up. Ugh, I can't believe I wasn't able to get the stupid book back.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
So I want to go back here. Can I load checkpoint? There we go. All right. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Bad end. So what's this? So there's got to be something else that we can do, right? Goat skull. Green fire. She's still alive? The thousandth nasty is just something else.
What have you done? Why did you heal her?
He knew I was in here with you. And fired anyway. You heard it too, right? He said to stop shooting because they'd hit the book. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Is it just me or is she acting different?
Thanks for bringing me back. Or whatever.
Huh? Thanks? Did she just say thank you? Roxanne, what's happening?
Her desire for Buck is 0, there's nothing to amplify. That's all.
Really? She's not one of them anymore? Hey, if I untie you, you won't attack me, right?
No, Stardust. Think. Crisis of faith or not, she is still with the 1000 and just tried to kill you. She literally has your blood on her hands.
I slipped the guitar strap off from around her wrists. There, how's that?
I'm not gonna say thank you for releasing me, too. You're the one who tied me up in the first place. I'm leaving. Bye.
Stardust, we're going to regret this.
Have a little faith in me. It'll be all right.
Well, I do feel a little better that she is not here with us anymore. Nanny not being around is fine by me.
All right. Is that... Are we in an alternate reality now? Still doesn't have the thing. I guess let's go do the ritual. Eight pod nanny alive. Okay. So we're in an alternate reality now. Face any plant in a room with your spawn partner present.
Well done. With this feeling of... But now... Let's hope that letting her live wasn't a big mistake.
Summon the firstborns. Oh, hi. Ah, fuck. It got me. I feel like they weren't this aggressive last time.
How wonderful. With all of it soon, I will... When I gave... But then, as he began to mull it over, it slowly began to drive him mad. Until finally, he ran shrieking into the woods. And I never saw him again.
Was that Buck? I've got to know what happens to me once my reality ends.
I don't know.
Someone's coming. Is it Buck? Did Nani spill the beans and say how close we are to finishing? I ready my bass guitar. This is it. Whatever happens, I can't fail here, for my sake, and Roxanne's. Is it just Nani? What if I don't swing?
Hey, I'm back.
Called it. Nani came back. Hurry, get in here. Jeez, I almost took her head off.
She's back? Why?
out of here is if you finish your rituals. I gotta get back to my folks. And you do too, so...
Actually, thanks to the 1,000, that's no longer a possibility for her.
Oh, were they... you know... did we...
I take a deep breath and force a small smile. I swallowed hard, forcing the familiar lump in my throat back down.
And you saved me anyways? I don't know how I could even begin to thank you.
Well, you can start by helping us escape. Having an ex-cultist on our side evens the odds greatly.
It does?
Since she has children, she has the same superhuman strength and tenacity as the rest of them.
You're a mom?
Huh? What are you talking about? I do not have kids.
What do you mean? You've been Buck's girlfriend all this time! Inside my aura of desire, no less! How haven't the two of you had kids yet?
Why don't you tell me? You're the space goat with magic powers or whatever. How come instead of bringing me and Bucky closer, you ruined everything?
Ruined everything? You two seemed pretty close before he, shot you.
I mean, I guess we'd be close if I ever got to see him or have any time alone together. I mean, that was what I thought all of this was gonna be. He told me that the black goat of the woods was like some goddess of love or lust or whatever. So I was all like, OMG, that's totally hot. Let's summon her right now. But like, as soon as we did, he stopped talking to me. Between you and all the other girls that wander into town, it's like I'm invisible or whatever.
I guess that explains why Nani thought I was here for Buck when we first ran into each other.
For a second back there, I thought he'd realized how much I meant to him. Back when he said you can keep the book and the god, if he just got me back. But I guess I'm like...
Hey, don't get yourself down. There's plenty of other violent cult leaders out there. I'm sure you'll find the one that's right for you.
But I think I'm swearing off of skulls and robes for a while. After we do these rituals, that is. Here's everything you need for the next one. Saved you the trip.
Really? To think she risked returning just to help me? And so after this, reality will end eventually?
Yes,
And I'm part of the stream, meaning I'll probably vanish too.
most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically?
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down. So you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I would say 60 miles just to be safe.
Doing this is going to burn everything down within 60 miles?
It's a small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just got to run for it once the fire starts.
Stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they save the book before it burns to ash?
You're never gonna make it out anyways. The 1,000 are ready to die for Buck. They'll mob us as soon as this place starts burning. Here, if you take my old robes and mask, you can, like, slip right past them. I'll stay behind and make sure the book burns.
But what about you? Won't they kill you if they see you without your cult stuff?
As if. They know my face. If they see me running away, they'll let me go. Here, try this on.
I slip on the robes and tuck my head into the goat skull mask. It fits snugly.
It fits. Do you know what that means?
That we have the same head shape? That the disguise will work?
Well, yeah, but more importantly, it means we're the same size. we're trying to kill each other or anything, but I love your pastel goth look. So cute.
It's all yours. Oh yeah, take whatever you want. It's all burning to the ground anyways.
Awesome.
Stardust, no! We're so close to escaping. You can't throw it all away now by trusting her. If the book doesn't burn, all of this will be for nothing. If you trust her, and then she hands the book over to the Thousand, both of us are going to pay for it. She already switched sides once today.
I got us this far, didn't I? We won't let you down now.
What? She... Alright, I want this so badly. And I don't know if I have any hearts left to break.
Come on, let's head on down to the root room and finish this.
It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
There she goes. It's like an oven in here already. I hear a frantic commotion. They must be coming. I look down at the purple ritual book, hearing Roxanne's worries echo once more through my head. I know what I'm doing. Here. I didn't imagine the night ending with me willingly handing you the book over.
Oh my god, right? Like, totally not what I expected at all. You know, Buck really wants this book. And now that the woods are all burning down, he'd probably give anything to have it back. If we went back to the Thousand together, we could ask... Kidding. I was just kidding. Jeez. Well, mostly.
She takes a long look at the book before tossing it into the fire.
Hey, this is like so embarrassing to say, but I think we would have been besties if things were different or whatever. You're so cute.
You want to be friends?
See ya.
Her smile's really pretty. I wish we could have met somewhere else too. Time to go. Hopefully this disguise is enough to escape.
Is that you?
Shoot. I wasn't expecting to have to talk my way out. Yeah, totally.
It is her! What are you still doing in here? This place is coming down!
Do I really have all of them fooled?
That outsider must have completed the uproot ritual. If we rush her, we might be able to save the book.
Right!
There's no way the book has burned all the way yet. I need to buy Nani more time. Wait, I'll totally get the book myself or whatever.
Really? Nani, you're amazing! You're a true believer!
I can't believe you sacrificed yourself for all of us.
Come on, guys! Let's get out of here!
Right.
Morons. Where's Buck? Buck's gonna shoot us, isn't he? I made it. I survived the night. Got a long way to go before I'm clear of the wildfire, but I'm ahead of it for the moment. I better be sure to ditch the robe and mask. I don't want to be mistaken for a cultist once I'm home free. I lower my mask solemnly as I watch my childhood home burn to the ground. The house crackles loudly as the wood foundation splinters. Large sections of the house begin coming down in cinders, burying any cultists unfortunate enough to have been trapped underneath. This should be the end of the disappearances. Wait, what's that? I believe that was Buck.
Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up. Sorry, I ended up not giving the book back after all.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
All right, so that was the true ending for Chapter 1. Nani has left the Thousand. All right, so I already did my sign off once for this, but I will do it again. Thank you for joining me for another night of strange and scary games. I love you. I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the next video.